Well, hello, my friends. It's been a long time since I've given a quick business tip of the week, and I apologize for that. I had a death in my family that kind of put me on tilt for a couple of weeks, actually about a month and a half now, and I'm finally getting some things back in order. But no excuse about that. But I wanted to kind of give you an update on a concept that I picked up at the last learning seminar that I went to, and it's basically something I would title what's called getting addicted to the client experience. And just to give you a little bit of background of where this is coming from, and I think we can all implement this into our own home lives as well as at work, is I went to a summit with the core training, and basically what I noticed is everything from the moment you arrive to the moment that you leave and afterwards is choreographed. There's a lot of attention and detail put into, even down to a welcome thank you card at the front desk when you check in, through you know, plenty of assistants and concierges available to make sure people in the right place, right time. On the back of name badges, there was maps of the property. And if that wasn't enough, there was also a schedule where you individually were supposed to be at those times. And there were big blow-up maps that were everywhere that you're walking around, so it's really hard to mess things up. It just really was catered to from top to bottom. And there were about 130 guests that were there. And of the 130 people that showed up, over 100 of them signed up to be coaching students. And as far as a referral rate, a current client referral rate, I've never seen anything as good as that ever in any business. And so my big takeaway from that was we need to do two things moving forward with our own businesses, with our own teams. The first one is we got to get addicted to the client experience. We got to also, number two, set great expectations or high expectations of what's possible. So let me say that a different way. I think that it's very normal in real estate and lending to expect that a few people will give you current client referrals given during the process, but it's more natural to ask afterwards. And I think that the reason why we are more wired that way is so many of us aren't really giving world-class experiences. We're doing really good. We're doing better than average, but I really think that a world-class experience is a differentiator between those people that can almost demand. It's not demanded, but almost demand and expect a referral from your client versus you're almost apologetic when you're asking for a referral because you're not really sure if you deserve it or not. And so if you fall into the latter category, my recommendation as a tactic moving forward is go back and reevaluate your client experience, your WOW checklist experience. From the moment that somebody calls you, the intake of a lead, whether that be at a storefront or whether it be in a business like real estate or lending, to 30 days and even 12 months after a sale is procured, what are those steps along the way that makes the client say, wow, that it's completely different than what a normal experience is? Because if you do that, I'll just tell you that marketing becomes very easy. People will flock to those kinds of experiences. The analogy I like to use is it's kind of like a restaurant. All of us have the best steakhouse in our cities. And when a friend or family or a business person comes to town, and they ask, what's the best steakhouse in town? We can all think of one, maybe two, the best steakhouses in town, and that's it. But there's probably a dozen or more great steakhouses that have a $50 steak. But why is it that you're only remembering one? And the answer is you're remembering the experience. You're not remembering the steak. The steak was great. It tasted great at all 10 of those places. But you remembered the one experience. So get addicted to the client experience. And make sure that expectation is set with all the employees that you have at your company or on your team. If you do that, I promise you that your business will build itself. This is Josh Sigman with Legacy Mutual. If you need me for anything, my email is josh@legacymutual.com, or you can reach me at the office at 210-492-4900. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.